guys, so we have multiple breaking news coming out. We're going to start with this one first. Multiple F-16 jets being scrambled from Andrews Air Force Base. New claims amid US-Venezuela tensions. Now, I want to show you something really quick here, guys. And I did talk about this early today, but this is a very important update that's coming out. So the BWI ground tower is now advising aircraft to remain grounded. Once again, reports of multiple F-16s being scrambled out of Andrews Air Force Base in DC. So we've been seeing a lot of military planes out there, and a few days ago I posted a video of a doomsday plane that disappeared in the Atlantic. I do believe what's going on here is a military preparation, possibly war with Venezuela. So we're going to see what's going on with this update here, guys. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. And for those of you that want to help and support this channel, we do have the Cash App link and the PayPal link in the comments box and also description box. Once again, thank you so much for your support. Your support truly helps out. Thank you so much. All right, truly apologize, guys. I'm still sick. And it's getting worse. I mean, I don't have a fever. It just, the coughing. It's just very, very annoying. All right, so several social media accounts claimed that multiple F-16s were being scrambled from the Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland, prompting fears among many. Now, you have several social media handles claimed the F-16 jets were reportedly being scrambled from the Andrews Air Force Base in Maryland near Washington, D.C. on December the 5th, 2025. Now, these reports sparked fear in many, with some wondering if there was some airspace breach. I mean, that's the first thing that popped in my head. I'm like, there's got to be some kind of drone, or maybe there's a pilot that didn't listen to orders and they trying to escort the pilot, or but we're not getting any information. Now, it says here, with some wondering if there was some airspace breach. No reason was given for the jets being scrambled. There has been no mainstream reporting of any fighter plane movement and no statement for NORAD or Pentagon either. What's going on here? And there's no military training stuff going on. So it says here, a report also added that the Baltimore Airport ground tower was advising all aircraft to remain grounded. Wow. It says here, another page sharing the claim added, emergency, airspace breach, unannounced op, noting when fighter jets launch without warning, something is happening behind the scenes. I mean, again, with the doomsday plane, we're still trying to figure out what happened to that doomsday plane. It just disappeared in the Atlantic, and from there, it just, A freelancer journalist shared what he claimed to be audio from the Baltimore Air Traffic Control Tower when the flights were grounded for some time. It says here the individual noted that it was due to an active scramble in DC airspace, and added that the hold was lifted after a few minutes, allowing the aircraft to take off again. Let me play this audio really quick here, guys. Give me a second. So here's an audio from the BWI ground tower advising aircraft on the runway to hold due to an active scramble in DC area. Let me play this video.
Go for Mark 2314. much time do you have to depart before you'll have to go back in the de-ice?
Oh, that's a loaded question.
Well, what they did is they're doing an active scramble in the D.C. metro area, so they stopped their departures. So just let me know, and taxi via Papa, and hopefully this will go quick. November 6 Bravo Romeo.
Go ahead, 6 Bravo.
November 6 Bravo Romeo, a security event in the D.C. area with an active scramble, so not sure how long that's going to be, but just be advised they stopped our departures. You can monitor this frequency in your penalty box, or you can monitor tower, your discretion.
Okay, I'll call you, and then we'll just get good for you first. Thanks for your help, Golf 396 Bravo. Just out of curiosity, what's a scramble?
Well, fighter jets going after someone.
Swamp.
Section 578, just keep me posted, and we're hoping they'll resume departures soon. They stopped departures for now, but hopefully soon we'll resume.
Oh, y'all are shut down, Section 578?
We are, just for a security reason.
Okay.
Okay, so that was a legit audio. So yeah, it's kind of strange that the media is not even talking about this. So I'm gonna share that audio if you guys want to check it out. So once again, here's the audio from the BWI ground tower advising aircraft on the runway to hold due to an active scramble in the DC area. Someone in the audio is like, what's a scramble? So the lady is like, well, it's when jets are being deployed and to scare away or to let other pilots know not to come near this area. You're entering a no-fly zone. Give me a second here, guys. Okay, so we already know that. We're going to skip this one. So it says here, US-Venezuela tensions. So the report of the planes being scrambled come amid US-Venezuela tensions. The US president has some days back ordered that the airspace above Venezuela should be considered closed, prompting fears of a strike. Now the president addressed his call for an aerial blockade to airlines, pilots, drug dealers, and others, rather than to Venezuelan counterpart Nicolas. Now it says here, when asked about it later, the U.S. president said one shouldn't read too much into it. The Nicolas Gov forcefully rejected the airspace closure order and labeled it a kernel threat. A Reuters report, meanwhile, had stated that the U.S. was ready for a new phase of action against Venezuela apart from the strikes on boats it is carrying out, claiming that they have certain groups on board. Now, the Trump administration has alleged that Nicolas is working hand in glove with the cartels, but the Venezuelan president has denied such charges. What are your thoughts on this? Once again, the F-16, well, it was like 4, maybe 5 F-16s. So, excuse me, guys. Give me a second here. Let me just pull up this information here. Possibly related, Coast Guard search and rescue chopper doing a search on the coast. Yep. We don't know. Everything's kind of tight-lipped nowadays. Goes to tell you that war is really escalating. Wow. Okay, give me a second here, guys. Let me go back on X. That's all for that news article, but I want to bring some of this information up really quick. we have this news that's coming out. Now, this is from RT. All right, so that seems like it's an F-16. It says here, Venezuela scrambles. Look at this. Venezuela scrambles F-16s to neutralize hostile airspace intruders. You got some F-16s out there in Venezuela. Okay, so you do have some F-16s out there. Whoops. Focus, camera. Focus. Okay, it's going to focus. It's going to take some time, guys. All right, so we're going to go with the next news here, all right? So, geez, the camera's not focusing. I totally apologize, guys. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go with this next news. All right, so massive Russian strike on the Kiev region tonight. Once again, the Russian forces have launched one of the largest combined attack in weeks using Geron-2 kamikaze drones. Those are Iranian drones, Iskander ballistic missiles, and long-range aviation against targets across Ukraine. Now, in the Kiev Oblast, multiple strikes were recorded in and around Festov, a key railway junction southwest of the capital. Now, the video showed the moment of impact and the fires at local infrastructure facilities. Now, Ukrainian monitoring channels report more than 150 drones in the air, takeoffs of Tu-95MS and Tu-160 bombers. Additional strike reported in multiple regions, basically Kharkiv region and near Zaporizhia. Power outages are being reported in parts of the Kiev region as emergency crews responds. It seems like they might be hitting those power grids. They've been doing that, well, since 2022. Here's some more breaking news coming out here, guys. According to new flight data, a total of 9 Tu-95MS strategic bombers are now airborne. All are either circling near their launch zone or actively moving towards them. In addition, 3 Tu-160 White Swan bombers are also heading to their launch lines. Now, potential strike scale. Each Tu-95MS can carry up to 8 KH-101 cruise missiles. Each Tu-160 can carry up to 12 KH-101 cruise missiles. This puts the maximum theoretical volume at 108 KH-101 cruise missiles. The actual launch count will almost certainly be lower, but the capacity alone is extraordinary. If current trajectory hold, this is shaping up to be the largest Russian missile strike of 2025, with simultaneous bomber activity on a scale not seen since late 2023 and 2024. In other words, it seems like that peace deal is not working out. Okay, guys, we're going to jump with this news here. This is a bombshell news, right? This is a very important news here, right? So you guys already know this woman, Marjorie Taylor Greene, is sounding the alarm here when it comes to Donald. She's basically saying Donald, it's not the same Donald that we know. Something wrong with the Donald. He's not telling many things out there. Marjorie Taylor Greene claims the Donald was furious with her for supporting the Jeffrey Files release. He said he was going to. He said it was going to hurt people. All right, listen here, guys. So we were told Donald said that there was no list. And again, a lot of people was like, Donald, no, there is a list. And I remember Donald, when he was running for president, we're going to release the files. We're going to release the files. And now that he's in power, there's no list. Let's move on with the next story. And the American people was like, no, there is a list. And then right after the Gov shut down, the Democrats, well, they brought up the Jeffrey Files again. And Marjorie Taylor Greene said, we're going to release it. We're going to release it. These these victims, they wanted to be exposed. But for some reason, Donald, well, he kind of yelled at Marjorie Taylor Greene, why are you doing this? You're going to hurt some people. Now, again, it seems like the victim really don't care. They want those to be, their face to be put in public. Like, they did this to us. For some reason, I think Donald has some very, very, very important friends that possibly went to the island, and he does not want them to be exposed. I don't want to hurt people. Well, again, those people hurt innocent young ones, Donald. So I really don't care about your buddies. Those buddies of yours, or whoever they are, or whoever you're trying to protect, they did bad stuff to young ones. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene reveals she had a heated conversation with the Donald about her support for releasing the Jeffrey Files, claiming he was extremely angry and warned the disclosure would harm individuals. Donald, you're being a hypocrite, dude. You said you was going to release it no matter what. And now that you get in power, you don't want to release it. Oh, I don't want to hurt no people. Stop it. Stop it. We did talk about the Jeffrey Files, and he was extremely angry at me. Yeah, here's the thing, guys. When someone acts like that, it's because they know something. They know something, and they don't want to put it out there. All right, so they get angry. Again, you could tell, when someone is hiding something, when they get frustrated. Like, they're really hiding something. So I don't know why Donald gets mad. All right, so he got really angry at me that I had signed the discharge petition to release the files. Marjorie Taylor Greene, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm not mad at you, woman. I'm not mad at you. You do what you got to do. You do what you got to do. Donald, man, you really, really, really played your supporters. You told your supporters that you was going to release it. And what happened? What happened? I fully believe that those women deserve everything they're asking. They're asking for all of it to come out. So, again, the victims are saying, release them. Release them. Their name needs to be put out there. And they need to be shown in public, their faces. So the victims are saying, we got no problem. Release them. But the Donald is acting strange. So it says here they're asking for all of it to come out. They deserve it. And he was furious with me. The Donald was furious. He said that it was going to hurt people. Well, Donald, why will you open your mouth last year and let your supporter know that you was going to release it? If you know it was going to hurt people, why you open your mouth last year and told the world that you was going to release it? Unbelievable. It says here, someone said, I wonder who it was going to hurt and why Donald feels it's necessary to protect them. Perhaps, who knows, anybody could be there. Benjamin? How about Saddam? Or, well, he's gone. How about Usam Bilat, who? He gone, doesn't matter. But just imagine their names are on that list. Imagine their names, all those crazy people, their names is on that list. It would completely shatter the sleeping giant. The fact that Donald doesn't want the sickles to be hurt is the problem. He's hiding. He's hiding something. He's hiding something. Again, he doesn't want nobody to know. Donald, you're wrong. You're wrong for that. You're wrong. You're wrong for that. And look, there's gonna be a lot of people that support the Donald, but again, they will do anything for the Donald. But you need to put your foot down on this one here. If you are a supporter of Donald, Donald has no right to be hiding this stuff from the public. He said he was gonna release it. He said he was gonna release it. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. No excuse. Alright, guys, this is another crazy story here. Rest in peace of Charlie Kirk. This woman here lost her mind. Man, this woman lost her mind. Again, she needs prayer. Candace Owens says she's still willing to debate Turning Point USA and wants Erica Kirk present when it happens. Woman, you need to knock it off. Again, Erica just lost her husband. All right, you need to stop using Charlie's name. Again, just let it go. Let it go. The man has passed away. Let that name rest in peace. But I just feel like she's doing this all because of views, publicity, political stuff. It's just crazy. Absolute crazy. She makes it clear she will not show up in person without her own team there, saying she refuses to walk into a Turning Point ambush. She says she intends to ask every question she wants without being censored. All right, give me a second here, guys. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to see if I can find any more updates. Okay, something strange is going on. I don't know if this is normal, but give me a second here. Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second here, guys. I totally apologize. Okay, Wars Alert just posted this, and I really don't know what's going on. I mean, it just seems like people having some disco time or something. I don't know, but it's kind of strange. All right. Breaking news. Neighbors in Manhattan say they are living in constant torment as a building nonstop disco ball blasts from a nearby window, flooding apartments with relentless flashing lights. Residents say that the chaotic spectacle is destroying their peace and sanity, saying this isn't normal. No one can live like this. I have a disco light. I do. And karaoke machine and stuff like that. But yeah. Excuse me. Seems like this is all the information here. Hold on. What's going on with this one? New York Post shared this December 4th. New Jersey bound plane that suddenly plunged, likely hit by cosmic ray from exploding supernova. What? The Earth's magnetic field is decreasing. Now imagine what would happen when the sun also lowers its magnetic field during a grand solar minimum. In this case, it was either solar flares or cosmic radiation from outside the solar system. I think it's radiation. I believe it's radiation. We are definitely seeing something here, guys, and I do believe the Earth's magnetic field is weakening. It's like a glass. It's cracked. Eventually, it's going to shatter, and then things will come in. I do believe our Earth magnetic field is breaking. Alright guys, it seems like this is all the information here. So what are your thoughts with all these news? Leave comments down below. What are your thoughts with Marjorie Taylor Greene? And I mean, like I said, I truly agree with her. Donald is, you know, getting upset about it. I mean, why? There's a possibility because he has some rich friends that could get in big trouble. And Donald is trying to protect them. Who knows? Like I said, Benjamin, it could be some very powerful people within and without. So again, I would keep you updated with all this news here, guys, and I would keep you updated with the F-16 scrambled out there near DC, and yeah, so this is where we at. So have a good night. Check out the videos I posted today. All the links will be in the comments box. Have a good night, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.